Hello, collective. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for your likes, your comments, your shares, and subscribes. I truly appreciate them all, you guys. Let's tap in, okay? The channel messages that I have for you guys. Somebody feels like you're being very, very much so difficult right now. This could be a love interest, all right? Somebody wants you to come home type of energy, all right? Somebody wants you to communicate with them. Somebody feels like you being so stubborn. Why you being so stubborn? Like, why you acting like that? Like somebody is getting very frustrated um with how you're acting towards them. They sorry, okay? Like they don't know what else to do, what else to say. Like, why are you icing them out like this? And they don't like it. They don't like it at all. Okay? Very frustrated. Okay, this person can be extremely like, like, why you being so mean? Yo, that's what somebody want to know. It's like get in the car anime energy. Like, you like, no. And this person is flipping out. And they were like, well, fuck, F it then, pull off and then spin the block. Like, why are you acting like this? Like that. Somebody is. Somebody does not know how to handle however their feelings is. Okay, I don't know if you're completely done with this person or what, but baby, they don't like it. They don't like you being completely done. Like, what the fuck? Why are you acting like that? But they know why you acting like that. They do. Somebody could be thinking about like getting a friend of theirs to communicate something to you. Somebody is like they feel like they can't leave you alone on us like ever. Like this person didn't value you guys' connection when they had you. So I feel like I don't know what's making this person act like this. I mean, this might surprise you, okay, because maybe this person wasn't attentive enough, all right, when you guys were dealing with this person. But hmm, I don't know, collective. Yeah, I hate to cleanse the energy out real quick because I don't know, collective. Yeah, baby, this person is like, yeah, a hermit and the devil. Could be dealing with a Virgo or a Capricorn, but they soul searching right now. How can they abuse their power? How can they get you to, like this is crazy. I ain't never seen no shit like this. But somebody want to get you to come back to them. Like, no, you won't be with me. Energy. Like what? What? Hey. They can't leave you alone. They gotta admit it. They gotta face the facts, how much they feel about you, and they gotta figure it out. They feel like you hold it back like a mug. Okay. I should have expressed myself better. That's how they feel. They feel like they held back from you, and maybe uh that's why you acting like this. Uh, this person really had a lot of feelings for you. They just didn't tell you. Like, and that's where they messed up at. Like you wouldn't, they feel like you wouldn't believe them now, But somebody really got a lot of feelings for you, a lot. They didn't want to seem pressed. I don't know. So this is like one of those new age men or something like that. They have a problem with showing feelings. Okay, maybe they're not new age. They could be older, but this is somebody that could be around a bunch of people that feel like feelings. Like women don't like people that show feelings. Like they don't. They one of them type of folk. Okay, and you want somebody to show you feelings, you want somebody to show you love, you want those type of energies, but this person, I guess they didn't want to. What's the overall energy? We got intuition, so listen to the intuition, seer, something about your dream state. Maybe this person wants to like communicate something to you in your dreams, okay, but you still not listening. They could be trying to. This could be a soulmate of yours, a past life soulmate at that. Like, yep, damn, this could be an emperor. And maybe in the past life he was married to this person. All right. Or in the past, you could have been in a relationship with this person. This person is definitely gonna make a decision to pop up on you. I'm telling you right now. So expect that. And they feel like that's fair for them to feel like a dumbass right now. Maybe they feel like how they feeling. So whoever this is, they are taking accountability for how they feeling right now. Like they are like, it is what it is. Like I know I messed up. Like if I look like an idiot popping up on you, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? Like they just can't take it. Something about cuffing season. Something about they not. They're not like, come on. Can we get past whatever we angry about energy? Like they don't want to go all winter like you acting like this. Yeah, we got this main male going on a journey. So if this person know where you live, honey, they think about popping up on you. But they thinking of all the scenarios, like they gonna be standing outside your house, talking through the door, type of energy. Like somebody is thinking about everything, like all the ways that they could be embarrassed. But there's something about this person's ego. They're like, man, fuck it, I don't care. They really be like, I don't care. Okay, because like I said, like somebody want to say, get in the car, anime kind of energy, and they'll pull off, but they'll come right back. Like, so it's like they don't care because they know they're gonna come right back. So it's like be embarrassed, or it's like somebody weighing something out. Like this person pride is like on 1,000. This is crazy. But I don't know about this person, yo. Like, I mean, I ain't here to, but you do what you want, when they show up. But I don't know. It's like the grass wasn't greener on the other side energy, yo. So we got the High Priestess. What about the High Priestess? Okay. It's very funny. So this is even giving like the energy of somebody telling you like, yeah, I had went and seen the therapist and I talked to them about, my feelings and, like somebody got a whole spew they want to tell you. Like seriously, I don't know if they really did see a therapist to talk about their feelings, but baby, they already got clarity about you. They're aware, or you are aware of this already, whoever you are. Somebody could be a Capricorn, December 17th. Somebody could be a Sag. I don't have to be. I don't feel Sag. I feel Capricorn. Something about Capricorn season. Something could be happening for you guys. All right. But this person is definitely it's like you got their attention. They want you to know you got their attention. They hear you. They hear. If this person was like acting like you wasn't who you was, collective or whatever this is, they want you to know that you got their attention. Yep. They want to be more supportive. They want to do all the right things. Okay. Maybe December 2017 could be significant. December of 2024 could be significant. All right. Maybe somebody in someone's family here. Could be abandoning the situation, or somebody, a house, a family, or what. Somebody is abandoning somebody, or they feel abandoned by somebody. Rich male going on a journey to get a return on their investment with the main male, but I guess they could have been lying or being deceitful about something, working together with someone. Maybe this person got something going on for work right now. All right. Maybe somebody did something. Okay, so like what I'm saying is like if this person wasn't all in with you at whatever point, it's because they were focused on something else. Maybe something had to do with work, like something had to do with keeping a roof over somebody's head or a family situation, and they never told you or something like that. So you was just up in the air. You didn't know what was going on, collective, around the time you was dealing with this person. And they feel like they got to give you clarity. Like, it wasn't what you thought, you know? Maybe you thought it was something else, but they like, no, it wasn't like that. I don't know. Still, listen to your intuition. This person, gift, about a gift. Also, pay attention to your dreams, because God is giving you something in your dreams. You rediscovered your individuality and somebody missed you. You missed someone. Somebody miss you. You could be very intuitive. They see you now. Maybe this person was worried about what their family thought about your intuition, or you being intuitive. Maybe y'all different like that. Well, yeah. We got an elder will teach you. This is an unexpected change you don't see coming. Somebody really wants a complete commitment. Maybe they been sitting down with their dad or somebody like older, telling them like, you know, maybe it's time for them to settle down, you know, with somebody. And, you know, maybe a lot of people, maybe their family or elders, somebody like a father figure, mother figure, whoever, know this person wants to settle down with you, collective. And this is something you don't see coming. And twisted as hell is somebody wanting to have a complete commitment with you. Yeah. There's going to be some sort of rebalancing here. Like somebody's completely committed to rebalancing or fixing something with y'all. All right. Yeah, it's cleanup time. Once upon a midnight dream. You're attracting wonderful news right now. You're inspiring somebody to be truthful and confident. Yeah, so I guess someone holding back from you wasn't authentic. They was just doing that because of, right? Now they want to be authentic. They want to be real with you. They want to be open with you. They want to tell you something, type energy. They want to tell you how they feel, collective. Yep, your commitment was being tested with this person. Yep, know your worth. Now they know your worth. They not playing with you. They don't want this problem. Losing you is not what they thought it would be cracked up to be. Yeah, leaving the past behind. Okay, so somebody could be a Capricorn dealing with one, but somebody ready to leave the past behind. Whatever happened in the past happened. They want to show you a new version of themselves. Yeah, embrace the flow of life. They want to show you a new version of self or something like that. Ooh, how they really felt. Because I feel like somebody was intentionally holding back from you, which caused the problem. So, shit. Yep, don't let your pride get in the way. Maybe this is like information like from their friends. They like, look, man, that's a good woman, or don't let your pride get in the way when it comes to fixing something with them, because you know you ain't gonna get nobody else like better than them. You might want to hold on to her or something like that. And if you don't let your ego or so what's that? Voice to man, I'm going to swallow my pride and say I'm sorry. Stomp on your fingers. The blame is on me. Like somebody's going to take accountability. And for some reason, when I say that, I feel like this person never take accountability ever. Like for whoever you are, like this going to shock the heck out of you. Like, and they going to be serious too. Like really taking accountability for the things that they have done. Like they can't sleep, they can't eat, they can't think straight because they know they messed up. You didn't ask for much, and they feel like that's why they messed up so bad. And if you forgive them, then you know they'll be the best man that they'll ever be, type of energy. But it's up to you at the end of the day if you're going to take somebody back. They're going to leave whatever problems y'all had in the past. Yeah, they know your worth now. Again, it came right out. Know your worth. Meditate in contemplation. Damn. For some of you guys, y'all might just leave this person behind because you're like, nah. Okay. Yeah. Surrender to the divine. It's the time to give rather than take. Let me see. Nothing is yet set in stone. Embrace the flow of life. Don't let the past hold you back. Again, is this person part of your South Node? Okay. Speak your world into being and lighten up. So, this is somebody that could have been wanting to hold you back in an old paradigm or something like that. All right. Or they didn't want to grow. They didn't want to change. So you had to leave somebody behind. Somebody could be a Gemini, Leo, or a Capricorn. And you like, look, I'm not about to let you hold me back from the things that I desire. So you're non-committal. You 1 minute you want to be in a relationship, next minute you don't know. You got a wandering eye. This the kind of individual, oh, look, I want to show you that other people want me type of energy. Okay, we'll go be with those other people because that's where they messed up at type of energy. Like, and this is why this person is flipping out because they feel like they got to surrender. Okay. It's like they feel like they didn't pass a test or something like that. Don't let the past hold you back. Nothing was yet set in stone. And it is twice. Twice. Don't let the past hold you back, and don't let the past hold you back came out twice. Embrace the flow of life. Like, so somebody, whatever somebody, and I feel like for some of y'all, this is them. They could have went through something here that deterred how they felt about relationships or people or, you know, whatever this is. And they got to learn how to embrace the flow of life. Like, everybody ain't the same, so you can't treat everybody the same. All right? Speak your world into being. Like, this person is upset because this person could be from your past. And you are speaking your world into being. And they feel like they're not in your new world, or they're not a part of something. Yeah. Like, you just wrote them completely out. That's how somebody feel. Yeah. And they don't like that. I know that's like so, right? But somebody don't like that collective. They don't appreciate you just completely writing them out of your life. Like, I don't know if y'all can fix this though. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The way I'm feeling right now, there's a conflict of interest here when it comes to my collective and whoever this is. Okay, this person was too wishy-washy for you, and you feel like this person isn't going to help you grow, but they like, yes they are, or be there for you the way you want, but they like, no, I see your worth now, but they should have been seeing your worth. Like, they been knew your worth, I feel like, to be honest with y'all. They just decided to do whatever the fudge they wanted to because it was 95 degrees, okay, type of energy. They feel like luck it's not gonna be on their side. I don't know what this person did to y'all, child. Due to y'all belief system, you know. Yeah, I feel like this is a dud. Like, this is somebody that you probably will never go back to though. But I feel like for some of y'all would, if they showed you a different side of them, you know, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, and they feel like they should have never hid their emotions. And maybe that's why. Maybe if they told you how they felt now, you probably wouldn't believe it because they was hiding it. And however long y'all been dealing with this person, they feel like, man, they not going to believe. They going to think I'm capping if I tell them now how I really feel about them. Yeah, so that's why they feel like it's not the right time. There could be a lot of gossip going on in their community. Because they could have moved in with somebody, or somebody's moving in with somebody, or somebody changed residence. Yeah. There could be a lot of talk going on. Wow, isolation in the reverse. So, solitude in the reverse. So, this person is having a tower moment that you are exploring right now. Or coming out of isolation or something like that. Yeah, a narcissist. This person could be full of themselves. Tower in the reverse. What else, Spirit? Communication and correspondence. Oops. It's the one that popped. I don't know what's it. I looked at it. So. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we got the woman. There's a fated event here happening. Finding out more information about a health concern. Somebody could be finding out more information, and a health concern could arise in a situation. Listen to it, because you're going to listen to your intuition. The red flags you ignore will be the ones that come back to bite you later. All right. There's a cycle, definitely. It was a fated event, karmic cycle that could be coming to an end. One cycle is ending for something new to begin. All right. Somebody could be trying to find out more information. They could be really like overworking themselves right now, because somebody want to know if the contract with this person is over. That's what I'm hearing. A health issue could arise. This person is not listening to if somebody don't listen to their intuition about this transformation, when it comes to some sort of message or fast development, because some sort of message is coming out, maybe that you're coming out of isolation or something like that. Or somebody want to come out of isolation. It's not the right time for something, they feel like. We got detached and holding back. Maybe somebody is too detached and holding back right now. Somebody wants you to have empathy for them, collective. Yeah. They're sorry. Yeah. An apology. Like, somebody might just want to apologize to you, collective. Seriously. They want to say they sorry. We got a woman here. What about this woman? Who's this woman? Oh, I'm sorry. They feel hopeless and despair, falling apart, because there's a lot of gossip going on. Somebody feels like they're better off with you. I don't know who this woman is. That might not be y'all. This might be a friend of theirs, somebody that they had an establishment, or maybe that's somebody in their family, and maybe their family is telling them that they'll be better off with you, collective. Like, they should have stuck with you, the elder. That could be the elder. That could be their mama telling them, go apologize. See if she'll forgive you, you know. You be better off with her instead of whatever, blah, blah, blah. Okay? I don't know if y'all had a relationship with this person or y'all was just a situationship. Some of y'all, it was a situationship. Yeah. We got broken. Shattered, heartbroken. Somebody is sorry here. They feel broken. That you don't want to try again. with somebody. This person they feel like it's you. Cause like this, look, they feel like you being prideful right now. You being real stubborn because you don't want to try again with them. You don't want to have a new beginning with them. They feel broken and heartbroken. They feel like you don't even care. That energy, like you don't even care that you don't care. You being stubborn. Meanwhile, back at the, ranch, it's like we both are hurting from this. So y'all both are hurting. But somebody feel like you don't even care. Collective. Yeah. Even if they do come clean or send you a message, or they don't even understand. Like, damn, like, why you being so cold again? Somebody feel like you don't even care if you have a new beginning with this person, or you don't even care if, they not there. Like, this really hurts them. But you're showing your hurt in another kind of way. It's very detached, okay? That's how somebody feel, like you're being very detached. And that's what they could be telling this woman, an elder, their mama, their grandmama, somebody, a friend. Like, you being real stubborn. You don't even care if y'all have a new beginning. Beginnings in the reverse. What's the beginning in the reverse, Spirit? Well, shit. I don't want to chase anymore. Chaser. Okay. Loyalty. So maybe this person don't want to chase the thrills no more, and they want to be loyal to only you. Okay. Man, but you gotta believe them. They're not here to stress you out. All right. It's all in your imagination. Okay. So maybe you feel like this person is there to not bring you peace or something, collective. I don't know what this person did to y'all, but they've been hoping to have a family with you. They going through some sort of emotional turmoil right now, lusting over you and everything else. They feel like it's their karma though, because they did hold back from you at some point at this whole journey. They feel like you don't even care about a twin flame connection. You don't care about, maybe you used to be the chaser. Maybe you was the person going towards them, all the time. Or, if you walked away, you come back type of energy. But they don't know what the hell to do. They don't know what this part is. What's chaser? Daydreaming. Wow. I'm always longing for you. So this person has became the chaser, and they feel like they always longing for you. The way you love can never be matched. You're irreplaceable. Yeah. I don't know if we will ever change due to some sort of habits, in and out, back and forth. Something won't change until somebody come clean. Yeah. Pain in the reverse. They feel like they made a mistake. There is unfinished business when it comes to healing something with you. But you could have pushed somebody away. Even though you pushed them away, they still feel connected to you. This is like somebody wishing they gave you what you wanted when you was there or something like that. Like, they just want to know, when y'all gonna fix this? Are y'all gonna fix this? Collective, it's kind of literally up to you. When y'all gonna fix it, or are y'all gonna fix it? Period. Daydreaming. I haven't told you everything. They've been longing for you. Your divine masculine haven't told you everything. Secrets of a divine masculine. What's the secret here? What haven't they told the collective? About their shadow side, you made me realize my flaws. Wow. You made them realize they flaws, collective. How shallow they was. Empty. Damn. Well, I mean, that's what the connection is here for. You know, it's a lot of push and pull. It's a lot of in and out, you know. But the realizations on both ends of a twin flame connection is important. You know, you had to learn to love yourself and stop allowing this in and out or them giving you the bare minimum or whatever this was. You wanted more. You had to maybe remove yourself. So, because you just was tired of the same, I guess, situation. But you showed this person how shallow they was. Yeah, that's why they craving. Like, one day, divine feminine, I'm gonna give you everything that you ever wanted. You know, this is like even giving like, oh well, I only deal with women with short hair, so you got long hair, I don't like it. Like, it's something. It's like this person was like that. Like, I only deal with exotic such and such, and I only deal with. Not saying that you not all of that, you all of that, but it's like you come with boundaries and standards. You don't allow this person to do whatever the hell they want. Now, they can get with somebody else that's empty and they do whatever the hell they want to them and they don't care. But with you, you have a lot of substance. You're their twin flame or something like that. So they're realizing they flaws. They fucked up and how shallow they was. Okay? Whatever that means. Yep. How arrogant, how much they was in their ego. How prideful they was. It's really bad. Worried about other people, what they thought about y'all connection or something like that. Yeah. But it was a habit, they said. Being shallow was a habit of theirs that they're breaking. They feel like that would never change or something. Maybe you felt like that would never change. Them being shallow was a habit. That's their shadow side. Being arrogant and boastful and just, you know, I'm King Dingaling energy. Like, that's how they felt. Well, what cycles is coming to an end? Something is fated to come to an end for something new to begin. Yep, finality. Absolutely. Leaving behind and closure. They're leaving behind some sort of conflict, hot and cold, having multiple options. They're leaving that behind. They were supposed to been do that because it was time to grow and focus on growth. You know, like, yeah, this man feels like they should have been focused on growth, being more mature. Okay. Yeah, that's where they fucked up at. They know where they made the mistakes at. I wish I could right my wrongs. Somebody know they messed up, collective. They're finally closing out a chapter of being a player. If this person was a player and had all these other options, you're the best option. There was no need for nobody else, and they know that. But they was just being shallow, thinking that they was gonna miss something. Like, so it's like a, you know how I don't like a young man's mentality. Like, this person could be older, you know, and they should be thinking more mature, but they was thinking like they was in their 20s or when they was 17 as energy. Like, no, you're grown now. You're supposed to be thinking longevity, long term, because, you know, they still thought quantity over quality, you know, and now it's like, damn, like, it's really quality over quantity, and you was the best, the only option, collective. That's how they feel. They having a lot of conflict because they still feel attached to you. All right. And not only that, they really felt the same way you did, but they held their feelings back. Yeah. They want to have an equal give and take now. They want to do right by you. Like, they knew you gave a lot, but they gave you the bare minimum because they felt like they could, because they had all these other options. Until, right? So they're closing that out. Being hot and cold. It's over. So if you guys were on the outs with somebody, maybe there is an opportunity to change that. Yeah, they have an understanding now. I see your side of the story now. Wow. They're done being a player. They done making you feel in such a way. They know y'all have unfinished business and we got healing. This person could be, we still have things to resolve and discuss. And this is going to bring a lot of healing. All right. Releasing the blockages. Okay. Maybe there's some blockages that's being released right now. Purification and cleansing. Yeah. Heart song, telepathic communication, and inner knowing. So that Boys to Men song that I just mentioned earlier, that could be a song from their heart to you type of energy. All right. They want you to know that they learn and they make from their mistakes. They got healing. Yeah, when he said he's going to swallow his pride and say he's sorry and take accountability. Maybe this is the kind of person that, well, the only reason why I did because you did, you know. Now it's like they tripping. They going to have to take accountability. They're ready to heal. Healing. Some sort of unfinished business you have with this person. I feel it has a lot to do with cleansing and healing and growth with this person. Yeah. I'm afraid it's too late to take action though. Wow. Wow, we got intimacy. It's time to heal, but they're afraid to, they're afraid to take some sort of action because they feel like you really moved on. Because there was no intimacy. It was time for intimacy, but you could have let them go. And they want to call you or hear your voice and bring peace, but they feel like it's a missed opportunity because of all of the conflict they put you through. They put you in third parties or something like that. They feel like they can't do it right now. Find out more information. So this person could be trying to find out if it's too late. You know, when is the right time to reach out to you? When is the right time to, right? Let's caution. Somebody's trying to find out more information, collective. Divine Feminine. Yeah, they trying to find out more information about you, Divine Femme. Because you set serious boundaries. You was not playing. Enough was enough, you said. You drew the line. You was tired. So they feel like they're walking on eggshells when it comes to you, Divine Femme. You was just tired. Okay. That's what I'm hearing. You set serious boundaries, Divine Femme. And they like one day, someday, somewhere, anytime. Only you. Damn. They want to be devoted to only you. But they're so confused. Like, why are you icing them out like this? Boundaries and confusion. They want to be devoted to only you now. We got hoping. Having faith that y'all can have a family one day with your twin flame. Damn. Look. It's a lot of emotional turmoil here in this connection. There's a lot of, you could be in separation with this person because this person was chasing the thrill, good time, just like they did in the past life. Somebody learned their karmic lesson. They repeated a pattern. Damn. This person could be charming as hell. Or they see you as very kind-hearted and graceful. They know y'all both are hurting. So, either way you look at it, no matter however either one of you guys are showing hurt, y'all both are hurting from this. Y'all both miss each other. Y'all both are like, damn, you know, like why? You know, you don't want to hurt your divine masculine, and they damn sure didn't want to hurt you like this to the point where you like just like, nah, I'm good. But mental health of this person is like shattering. I don't know what's going on. They feel real messed up. They can't handle their feelings right now or something. Maybe because somebody could be talking. I'm afraid of what other people will say. Maybe that's why they feel like you better off. They're confused though. Like, again, like I said, back to that, whatever you thought or something, they like, I'm confused. Like, I was just taking care of I had other responsibilities. You know, I had to take care of my finances, my emotional needs and stuff like that. Like, what's the problem? All right, maybe somebody feel like you just being like difficult, Divine Femmes. But they know that you know better. Oh, okay. So this is like them, that was the cover story. Like, oh, I was at work. I had to do this. Da, 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 but you was doing more than working. You know you could have made more time. You know you could have did more. They know that. And that's why they feel guilty with this. They feel the pain from the damage that they caused. I don't know how many times you gave this person a chance or whatever, but they didn't see it like that. They seen it like they was giving you a chance. This is where the miscommunication came in at here. Somebody felt like if y'all broke up, came back together, or stopped dealing with each other, came back together, they thought they was the one giving the chances, when all actuality, you was already at your limit. And you just got tired, and they like, damn, they didn't know you was that tired. In their mind, they thought it was just an on again, off again. You were emotionally invested each time. They weren't, though. So that's where the problem lied, though. So the health issue, that's the health issue. I feel like, yeah, as they take a moment to reflect, okay? Wow. They feel rejected by you. Irrational feelings. They feel like you're not being fair. You dismissed them or something. Like a whole soulmate connection. Like they feel like you just said F how you really felt. Like you cut your feelings off and they don't like it. Health issue could arise for rejecting a soulmate. Oh. Yeah, bitterness. It's bringing about a lot of anger between the connection. They know you wanted a commitment. Now they do too. They want you to be a part of their future. But you push them away, they feel like. Because you was tired. They don't understand, like, when a woman's fed up energy, like, you were tired of going back and forth with this person. I don't know how long y'all been doing this. It's like, boy, get it together. Energy. That's the energy I'm feeling. Like somebody was just tired of the emotional upheaval. Okay, like who the fuck want to be constantly worried about what you doing, how you doing it, and why you acting like that? Like, and now that you are removed yourself from the picture, they're the ones feeling that way. It's like a transfer of energy. Like you gave them they energy back. They had you on some like, why you acting like that? Why are you not valuing me the way that you supposed to? Why don't you see my worth? They did, but they was playing thinking that they had other options here. Or something like that. It's weird because this person feels like you're rejecting them and they bitter because they want a commitment with you now. This is breaking point. They want a commitment with you now. They don't want you to feel overwhelmed. Now that they know, they like, look, I'm trying to tell you I want peace here. Okay? This came out in a reverse breaking point. They like, I don't care. I don't want you to be tired of me, though. They don't want this to be over. Health issue could arise. Commitment, breaking point in a reverse. So don't give up. I want to tell you the truth. So somebody's bitter because they want to be with you, and they don't want it to be the final straw. Okay? They want to tell you something. They don't want it to be the final straw. They want to be with you. They feel like you rejecting them because you're bitter, because you wanted something long term, and they was, flirting around. They like, no, I want to do it right now. They don't want you to be. It's not over with the final straw in the reverse. It's not over. They still want to have a commitment with you, or there's still an opportunity to have a commitment with this person. Jesus. Breaking point in the reverse. We got distance. I wish you understood how I felt. They are not happy. I wasn't happy the way things were going. They know that you wasn't. But they still have this tie to you, so, and the soul contract. They always still feel connected to you. They're not happy. There's a disagreement. Somebody's not, they disagree. They like, no, you feel like it's over, and they like, no, it's not. So this is the conversation, child. Yeah, and they feel like you are pushing them away because you just tired, but they like, I can fix it. Just let me fix it. Y'all still have learned some sort of lessons. The lessons I've learned from us will never be forgotten. Yeah, they know they messed up. I messed up the good things in my life sometimes, so they feel like they messed this up. And it's their responsibility to fix it. They know they made a mistake, but yet they feel unworthy. So maybe they feel like they made a mistake because they was feeling unworthy here and they got distracted by, So if you are healed, divine feminines, divine masculine, whoever this is resonating for, you're healing and you're healed, and this person is not. And they felt like they deserve you anyway. So that's why they didn't play you too close. Whole time is you got a contract with this person, and it's destined for this situation to come together here and for this person to find the right path, but they can't go down the same avenue that they went through before. They have to travel emotionally, mentally, physically, or something like that, like to get on the right path with you. Listen to your intuition. The red flags you ignore be the ones that come back to bite you later. And they feel like this is biting them now because they didn't listen to their intuition. They never thought you was going to walk away like this. It's a lot of gossip going on. Yeah, intuition. So somebody know that somebody going to be talking about this once they reveal the truth. I'm afraid of what other people going to say. I'm struggling to find the right path. So somebody could be gossiping because somebody is struggling to find the right path. We both are hurting. You're a better person than they are, they feel. Damn. No words. Stonewall. Somebody feels unworthy. They did so much damage. That's why they feel unworthy. Maybe it was destined for this. There could be gossip going on. Maybe with their family, yours, friends, whatever. And that was destined. That's a part of the destiny for this situation, for this connection. But it caused a lot of damage. And now this person feels unworthy. Also, this person could have made you feel unworthy in this connection. They should have listened to the intuition by gossiping about you, talking bad about you, or even being on the wrong side. Like going along with what other people were saying about you or something like that. Like they feel like they really messed up. Yeah. They should have protected you. Somebody feel like they should have. I don't know if you like y'all had a family situation where somebody family members didn't like you or something like that and it was a problem there. All right, that's another thing I'm feeling in this connection. They should have took your side. They feel like, yeah, they feel like you're a better person than they are. We got withdrawn and they spying on you. Social media. Even though you haven't talked to this person, they still spying on you. because they feel like they still have a responsibility to you. They still have to do something. Like, whether you are moving on or not, collective, maybe you're just happily single, okay, and they still feel like they still have something to do. Like, it's unfinished business here with you. And it has everything to do with healing. It's time to heal. And if this is the person that broke you kind of energy, they feel like they got to put you back together. They got to restore your faith in love. That's what I'm hearing, collective. That's why this person been spying. They're very much so in grief at whatever they're saying. It's like you're nurturing yourself by yourself, and they want to help, restore your faith in humanity or something. Also, they feel like it's not right. Like, you walked away from them like this. Like, they feel like that's not fair. How this is going down. I wish y'all just had this conversation, because on both ends, I feel like a conversation just need to be had between y'all. All right. Because somebody is withdrawn, it's unworthy. They feel like it's not fair. It's not right you being this withdrawn. But they don't feel like nothing gonna change. And this is causing a lot of problems for their inner child. Emotional storm. Because you ran away. Yeah, they said that you left when things got hard. You escaped the soul contract. And they feel stuck. And they feel cursed. Because they have a negative mindset. But this is the consequence for something. I know this is their consequence for I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. See? They messed this up. They know that. But now they see that. Cloudy judgment in the reverse. They should have just made a decision on if they was going to be with you or not. Maybe you kept asking, like, what we doing? So, again, I feel like whatever this person is going through emotionally, it's a part of their test. It's a part of their journey. They had to go through this. All right. We got sweet escape, transformation. Somebody feel like this is an emergency. Okay, it's an emergency because they getting correspondence that you're coming out of isolation. And they like, no. We got peace and balance. Commitment. So they feel like it's an emergency that they bring balance to this connection with you. They promise they're going to fix it with you. Y'all could start off as friends and work your way up, but somebody feel like they going to fix this. All right. Not laughing, but they feel like you're more at peace, collective. I don't know what you're doing right now, collective, but somebody feel like you're more at peace right now. And you don't even care. Okay, so what the fuck are we here for? Maybe this is why they confused. I don't know why this person thought you was obsessed with them, but they feel like they had you pegged wrong. Like, how can you be in this much peace without them? That's what this person feel. Because apparently they felt you was obsessed with them. All right. And they regret even thinking like that now. That's why they gave you the bare minimum. Because they like, you ain't going nowhere. I got you wrapped around my finger. Come to find out, that was so far from the truth. So it was a lot of mind games, right, in this connection, huh, collective? Lots of games. That was them being arrogant. They want peace now. Yeah, that's why they feel hopeless. and in despair. They falling apart because the memories is bittersweet. This person feels, I guess they didn't show you enough appreciation. They feel like you don't care. And also, they don't care if you're being stubborn either. So just know that. I feel like this person is going to be contacting somebody soon. Because they want an equal give and take. Now, this might shock you. This is unexpected. Maybe this person don't care what other people think anymore as well. This kind of person that was thinking too much about other people, what they was caring about. Pain, yeah. Yeah. They want to have an equal give and take here where you're not afraid anymore. They're not afraid anymore. Yeah. So they ready to take a risk. So this message or letter could be from them. What's the letter here? What's the letter, Spirit? About a commitment. Nourishing this commitment. Second chance. Loyalty. They realize how shallow they was. They know you didn't ask. That's the thing, collective. Whoever this is, this person know you didn't ask for much. All you asked was for loyalty, honesty. Don't be out here, you know, embarrassing me energy. You know what I mean? It's like they took you for granted and they want now they shouldn't have never did that. They know that's what did damage here. I'm hearing that song, Be Careful What You Take for Granted, because you could do damage. Like this person really feel like they took you for granted and they did so much damage. So now it's like they want commitment. They want to commit to nourishing a connection so that, or even themselves, so that they can get a second chance to show you their loyalty. That they can be reliable, that you really can trust them. Okay? Okay. That was quick. I feel unclear about where we stand, though. Irreplaceable. The way you love can never be matched. So I don't know. Y'all gonna have a conversation with this person or what? Collective. Why y'all bringing this to me? Maybe they gotta tell you through me, like, look, collective, look. This is what's going on with your twin flame right now. This is just, they thinking, like, look. They know they messed up. They know they want to do right by you. Man. If you give them a second chance, they definitely gonna do everything right, they said. But they don't know if you feel the same. It's a lot of, they don't know how you feel. I feel unclear about where we stand, how you feel, collective. Wow. Wow. This is how the collective feel. Like, I forgive you, but I'm struggling to get over the past. Why did you leave when things got hard? You knew that would be a big risk. And maybe they did know that. They knew that when they left, or when y'all left, take it as it resonates, when shit got too hard, that you would want, it would be like this, that they would have to go tooth and nail to get you back. For real, they would have to do a lot. They knew that. They knew that this would be a risk to hold back from you. They knew that. Because they knew you would run away. I don't know if it was like a ego thing, right? They want to come clean. Like they knew that. It was their ego. Like a push and pull, whatever this was, chaser and runner energy. All right. You're done chasing this person. You're done trying to give to this person. And they knew, like I said, if this person was getting other attention from other people, like a lot of people coming to them and whatever, and they were distracted, they said they was. And they gave you the bare minimum, which they knew was wrong, because they didn't have a soul tie or anything like that with these other people. It was just something to do. So prioritizing you was an issue. And they see that now. And maybe this person even felt like they was unworthy to have this destiny with you. For real. But there's going to be a confession here. They've been falling apart. They are in a lot of despair about the memories. They dwelling in the past. I need more time to think. Because they feel like you don't care anymore. You're not longing for them. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. Wow. About being non-committal is the reason why you let them go. But the secret was, damn. So they pushed you away. I don't know. Like maybe they didn't feel like they deserved you for real, yo. So they did all of that to push you away. They knew what they was doing. Spirit is saying they knew what they was doing. But now they want you back. They knew what they was doing. They knew that by giving you the bare minimum, you would leave. They knew that by pushing you away, you would just completely close the cycle. And at first they thought they was doing the right thing because they felt like, you know, they ain't deserve you anyway. You know, they got all these, they feel like they have a habit of being withdrawn, you know, in connections, period. That's even the connections they have right now. Damn. So intentionally they pushed you away. And when you really walked away, it was like, what? And they felt like a piece of them, or they feel like a piece of them is missing now. Because you really walked away for real this time. Tower in the reverse, solitude in the reverse, isolation in the reverse. So is that over? Isolation in the reverse. What's that? Yeah, I guess that's over. Second chance in negotiating. Somebody want to return. Somebody want to come out of isolation. I failed to give you what you wanted. They know that. But they want a second opportunity. They understand why you have boundaries. This person is going through emotional storms, but they still feel like you got boundaries. They want a second opportunity here. This person could be reminiscing here. Our love is always there despite the distance. I miss our inside jokes. That's the truth. They've been waiting for the right time. So somebody ready to talk. They coming out of isolation. So like I said, you might hear from this person soon. All right. Yep. About this soul contract. This person is lusting over the soul contract now. It's like they want this soul contract bad as heck with you right now. The lessons I've learned from us will never be forgotten. Damn. We got hex, witchcraft, or curse. Did they try to curse you? Did they try to do something to y'all? If they tried to hex you, they got karma for that. They're in debt. I know my inability to make a decision hurted you. Or they feel cursed with karma because they didn't make a decision and they hurt you. And they want to come clean now because they feel hopeless as they are dwelling in something. So they could be really going through something right now, collective, because of not committing to you or not doing the right by you. Yeah. Wow. We got soul contract and differences. They could have did something to bind you to them, collective. That's what I'm getting with this. And they're reminiscing of when they did that, they had got some real bad backlash from the universe, because it's like, even though this person wasn't doing you right, they still wanted to bind you to them so that you couldn't move on, and they got real bad karma for that. Yeah. That's why you get to come out of isolation now, you know? And if you return to this person, it's all completely up to you. But they know why they're going through something, because they could be going through a lot of conflict right now. There's a lot of, we got soul contract and conflict. We got inseparable. They wanted you to be binded to some sort of contract, which only caused them conflict, and now they feel stuck or trapped. It's like somebody wanted you to feel stuck and trapped, like you can't get out. And they, damn, that was shallow of them, they said. So they could have did some witchcraft on y'all. That's crazy. But you're being released from this contract from them, or whatever they put on you, because they got some real bad debt. And it's crazy because that you've seen them admit that they did this. They put a contract on you. They did some magic on you to bind you to them, even though they had an inability of making the decision if they was going to be with you or not. You see what I'm saying? So how can you put a contract like that on somebody, or how can you even do that to somebody when you know you're wrong, and you was the one that didn't know if you wanted to be with collective or not? And then all this conflict, all this contract did was cause a lot of conflict with y'all. So maybe the universe might not give this person another chance with you because they intentionally tried to trap you. Okay? So that's what they want to tell you about some magic that they did on you to bind you to them. And they're going through, they feel cursed now because, you know, damn. They feel cursed now. It's conflict. Because y'all, it's not mixing. It's like somebody over stepping your boundaries or invading, like very invasive spiritually. And they like, damn, like you'll never be with them. It's conflict, soul contract and conflict. Now it's a lot of problems. Soul contract and conflict. Broken. It's broken. So whatever this magic they did on y'all, it's over. This person is no longer binded to you. You're no longer binded to them in any way, shape, or form. I feel shattered about the situation. They sorry for doing that to you. Damn, I cannot make it up. They feel shattered about hexing or cursing you. Because, baby, the cause and effects of that shit has went left. They didn't want to feel left out while they were going through turmoil. See what I'm saying? They mixed the signals. Even with a family situation that they had, that's why they feel like they can't mend something with you. They were hoping that you would get in your ego too and make the same mistake. Maybe throw some magic at them. Damn, collective. But it's only them. Everything is all on them. You never tried to hurt your twin flame this lifetime. You never tried to do anything. Like, this person still was out here in these streets wanting to play with these other people, knowing damn well you was their twin flame. And they felt like they ain't had no other choice but to hex or curse you. And it shattered everything. Now they feel broken because it backfired. That's what it's given. Damn. Maybe they want to tell you, like, I'm sorry for doing this magic on you. It's like, also, they did like a death spell. If I can't have you, nobody can energy. They sorry. They know they was wrong. It's like they did it when they were in their ego. But they never thought that karma would hit like this, because you were 100% available to this masculine. Okay? You wanted the whole everything, is what this is saying. They should have proceeded with caution, because the divine feminine been waiting for them. You was waiting for them. And you was devoted only to them, hoping that y'all would have a family one day with your twin flame. They, on the other hand, still had other options and was playing in these streets thinking that somebody was better than you or that they had other options. It was a part of their habits. And then not only that, they was withdrawn from you, and then they go do this. That's why they curse now. It's not the right time. No. Reunion. We'll always come back to each other, and it came out crossing. Guess not. Mistake. I wish I could right my wrongs. They know they fucked up. So they feel like they can't have a reunion. The truth is revealed to you. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. They were responsible for something that may have happened to you. And they wore a mask, a divine masculine that was obsessed with doing something to you, and they regret it now. So I don't know what happened to you, collective. Whatever happened to you, they did it, and they sorry. They're sorry. Now they're sorry. That's the truth that has to be revealed. They made a mistake. They thought that something would never, they would never have to all-tune for this. Wow. The truth is revealed that they was responsible for something that may have happened. Yeah. So the space was warranted. This is crazy. Being away from you has allowed me to see my flaws. The truth is revealed here, and they know you're not going to want to deal with them. Longing in the reverse, space, and reflection. As you take a moment to reflect, this person just tried to keep you bound, to something empty while they stayed shallow. Lust. That's why you walked away. And then that's when they started doing magic on you. Whoever this man is, they sorry. They wanted you bound to your shadow side where there was just lust, sex, nothing else. No marriage, no commitment, no nothing. They wanted to just continuously use you and do whatever they wanted to do with other people. So the space is needed. This person not being in your life, it was on purpose. They feel like they ran out of time because you healed from something. Whatever magic they could have done on y'all, you healed from it. So you're coming out of isolation now. Now that you're coming out of isolation, you was going to find out, irregardless if this reading came out or not, that they were the reason why something happened to you, or they were doing magic on you, or getting somebody to do magic for them to do on you. Take it as it resonates. And they sorry now. They're mad you ghosted them. So if you ghosted them, that's when they really got in they burned they bullshit. They got in they bullshit. It says karmic contract is over. Lesson learned. They was just mad that you ghosted them. Old flame, new flame. So this is a new flame. You about to get a new flame. Yeah, divine feminine is not down to fuck. In the reverse. You don't want nothing to do with this person. 8th house, this person has not grown. A Gemini. They are so sorry for real, for what they did. 7th house, this person could be in a partnership or married or in another connection of some sorts. But this person was your enemy. Damn. They so sorry. Yep. 12th house, hidden enemy. This person was your hidden enemy off grid. They were trying to get you off grid. They were trying to destroy you because you didn't want to be a third party. You didn't want to be what they wanted you to be, even though they knew they had a contract with you that said that they were supposed to be taking care of you, being responsible, loving you correctly. They didn't care. They wanted their cake and eating it too. And if you wasn't going to fall in line, they said, fuck it, I'm going to curse you and hex you. and maybe take your life even. However this was playing out, since you didn't want to play their game. That's why they going through karma right now. Okay. That's fucked up. And they like, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me for doing this to you. Because you didn't deserve that, collective. We got off grid. Somebody could be Aquarius. You keep shining and your light irritating their demons. Damn, that's how that Aquarius feel. In the springtime, they hate the fact that you keep shining. Your light irritating their demons. Somebody could be a Gemini, Cancer, or Aquarius. You could have been dealing with it, collective. Or that show sign. We got a Scorpio. Oh, snap. Local love. So somebody could live close to you. A Taurus. This man could be LGBTQ male. Okay. They feel they met you. They feel like they met their match. This man that's a LGBTQ male. They feel like they met their match. I don't know what that means. Somebody could be a bisexual woman. They signed a bad contract and now they mad. An Aries. A fire sign. A Leo, Aries, or a Sag. Libra. They can't block you no more. Damn. It was like that, y'all. They had no limit to how far they would go. Clearly, like I said, you coming out of isolation or something now. Something is over. These people that did this curse on y'all is going back to them. So everybody they was attached to, the people that was involved in something and everything else. Now they got to deal with what they did. And big part of it is you not being in these people's lives anymore. Okay? Yeah, divorce. They feel trapped. They can't divorce somebody. They feel trapped. God is protecting you from your hidden and seen enemies. Wow. The struggle was real, but you made it, collective. The struggle was real, but you made it. All right. We got a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Spiritually attacking a chosen one. You could be a Libra. I got Libra in here. Okay. They spiritually attack the chosen one, a water sign. I feel nobody can. Oh, wow. Because they feel like nobody can impress you. Like you're so hard to impress. Like they feel like you think you're better than other people type of energy, especially if you're a Libra here. They only spiritually attacked you like this because they knew you was a chosen one and they felt like they could never impress you. So back to that, what was it? What card was out here where they felt like you couldn't, they wasn't good enough. They felt like they wasn't good enough for you. That's why they spiritually attacked you. That's fucked up. To bring you down a notch type of energy. Them and whoever else they were involved with. Around the fall. That's why they did this and they got karma, child. You're free to love who you want now around the fall. I know that's right. And this got them in a mental prison. Now you're free to love whoever you want. And it's got them in a mental prison because there's nothing they can do about it. A Pisces, the joke's on them. Pisces said the joke's on them. Yeah, 12th house enemy. That is Pisces energy. All right. Something about hidden truths, secrets, dreams. All right. Your hidden strengths, unconscious, and karma. So somebody's getting karma for something that they did. And they got the poker face. They salty as fuck. They was eavesdropping on you, but not no more. They're done. Somebody know you're not a LGBTQ woman, a Capricorn, and a Virgo. They don't want to. Whoosh. Well, damn, these cards different. They don't want somebody to keep a baby. So somebody could have got somebody pregnant, and they didn't want them to keep the baby, but they kept it anyway. Somebody could be a Cancer. Take it as it resonates, y'all. Damn. I hope this helped.